Yeah, once upon a time there was a tornado off the coast of San Francisco. As the wind was swirling, as the wind was swirling, there was people who were without power. Suddenly things started to get really desperate for the locals. They needed help. The next day the police, they arrived onto the scene and they advised everyone to stay in their homes. This was getting really desperate. The people were fighting for their lives. Suddenly, as it began to go dawn, there was a loud bang. Everyone ran for their lives. It was starting to become a crisis. It would remain to be seen if these people would survive the next day. As everyone was trying to come to terms as to what happened the previous night, it was a real shock for everyone off the coast of San Francisco. People were in tears. They couldn't believe what was going on. It was madness. This was the worst tornado that had happened in San Francisco. It was a real mystery as to how this all started. No one could quite believe that their town, that there would be a tornado. They did not see it coming. However, the police in their homes, they wanted to go out, but they were advised not to, as their safety was really important. However, the people decided not to stay in their homes, and they left their home. However, in a dramatic twist, there were some really dangerous individuals. These people, what they were doing, it was shocking that they were following these people. Suddenly things started to get really heated. There was a massive confrontation. Suddenly there was a massive fight which had to be separated. The scenes were nothing but a shambles. What was happening was ludicrous and it shouldn't be happening. Suddenly the police arrived and the individuals, they were detained and they were questioned by the police. Suddenly these individuals, when they were asked by the police, they would deny any involvement following the people. It would remain to be seen if these individuals, if they were telling the truth, and what was true, that they were following these people who were named as Drew O'Sullivan and Kevin O. Richardson, who were students who were studying at university in San Francisco, who were American citizens. The next day, however, there was a twist. These individuals who had been in real nuisance to the neighbourhood, the individuals who were local to the area and they had a history of violence. The next day, these individuals, they were arrested and they were put in their prison cells. The next day, as the tornado began to ease, the locals, they could enjoy their time and they would go shopping and buy some really nice things for their families and for their friends. The next day, there was a couple who went for a job interview in a call centre in San Francisco. The couple who were named as Richard Thomas and Georgia Wilkinson. They went for a job interview. Damien Thomas Williams, he was really impressed with the couple. Yeah, he was really impressed with he was really impressed. Yeah. Oh, it's alright. He was really impressed, with what the couple had to say, and he had a really big decision to make. It was a really difficult decision, as everyone he has interviewed so far, they have made a good impression, and he thought there wasn't anyone who did not stand out. The next day, Richard Thomas and Georgia Wilkinson, they went shopping and bought some gifts for their families. Then later that evening, they decided they would go out for a meal and they would go to Frankie and Benny's, and then they would watch a film and they would watch Passengers before they would find out the following day if they'd been offered the job. They were really nervous and they didn't know what to expect. They were not sure if they had been offered the job, obviously in the call centre. They were trying to keep their calm as they were really unsure if they'd been offered the job or not. Later that evening, they ordered a pizza and had a margarita pizza. The next day, they received a phone call and Damien Thomas Williams, he offered the job at the call centre, but they wanted to think it over and they said they would get back to him when they had made the decision. They weren't sure about the hours and they wanted to think before they would accept the job. Yeah, they wanted to accept before they would accept the job working at the call centre. The next day they made the decision and they decided to accept the job at the call centre. They thought the hours were really suitable for them. They started the job that day. They were made really welcome by their work colleagues who had been working, who would be working with them at the call centre. Later that evening, after they'd been to work, they went home and they made the tea. They had ravioli. The following day they went to work and they would get on with what needed to be done, and wouldn't be known. And what would be known is what would happen next. They would get a phone call and it would be someone who tried to sell them something, but they declined what they were trying to sell them because the business were happy. The business were happy with the provider that they were with, and they didn't want to take anything else on. Later that evening, when they were on their way home from work, there were some people following them, but luckily enough for them, they were caught on CCTV and the police arrived onto the scene straight away. And the rest of these people who were following them, who were named as Donald O. Ferguson and Kevin O. Allen, later that evening, the couples, they settled down for the night where they watched the news. What happened next, it would be extraordinary. Their phone would ring and they would be scammed. They were trying to scam the couple by trying to offer them a holiday. However, the couple, they quickly blocked the number, but the person who was on the end of the phone, they wouldn't give up. However, in a dramatic twist, the individual who was named as Faisal Al Mohammed. He was a citizen from the Middle East. He had a weapon on him. The violence that he used towards the couple was nothing short but pathetic. However, luckily enough for the couple, neither of them were hurt, and Faisal Mohammed would have to go back to the United Arab Emirates. The end, Sam Jenkinson. We are done.